to Thompson for the dunk. And another assist for Russell, and is he putting on a show?
Yeah, it has been a remarkable season for D'Angelo Russell thus far, and sure enough, we go to Columbus now, and the star freshman joins us in our BTN studios there. D'Angelo, what words would you use to describe this season for you thus far?
I'll first off start by saying it's a blessing, and very surprising for me. I wasn't expecting to be playing the way I'm playing so soon, so.
Why weren't you expecting that?
I mean, it was a lot of a hype coming in that I wasn't sure that I would live up to, and I mean, as of so far, I feel like I've been doing a good job of handling it.
What was it like? You just got done playing a game in East Lansing against a good Spartan team, against Tom Izzo coaching, against the loud Izzone. What was that atmosphere like?
It was probably the most exciting arena that I've played in a long time. The fans were great. I mean, they had a few alumni in the gym that made the atmosphere more exciting. And I mean, just the battle between two great teams and two great coaches was just great.
You've had some dazzling assists this year. Pick one of them that stands out to you.
I'll probably say the first one against Illinois, the behind-the-back save, and then to Mark Lovin, and then receiving the layup at the other end. I mean, it made it look like I meant to do that, but it was the basketball gods taking advantage of that one. So,
where does Thad Matta still want you to improve?
I would definitely say just being more consistent at trying to be the best player I can be. I would say I wouldn't say I take practices off, but I would say more like don't push myself as much as I should. And I kind of get the vibe just when I talk to him, or when practice is over, he's just like, "Are you okay?" and stuff like that. And I'm just like, "No, I'm fine. I'm fine." Just kind of pacing myself a little bit. Just getting rid of that bad habit of pacing myself and just bringing all in every practice I get. So,
what do you think you do best right now?
I would definitely say playmaking, create for my teammates, and put them in the best position they can to be as successful as they can be, and as a team. So,
what's the most satisfying feeling on a basketball court? Is it the perfect pass, a perfect dunk, or a perfect three?
I would definitely say the pass. I like passing the ball. Being able to score and being able to pass the ball, I feel like I see plays 2 steps ahead. So when I make a pass that everybody's like, "Wow," I'm just like, "Y'all didn't see that?" Like, I mean, I seen it. So it was. I mean, that's more satisfying for me.
Where did you learn your passing skills from?
Growing up, I was a great fan of Manu Ginobili. A lot of people sleep on him, but he was a great player, and until this day, one of the oldest players in the league, and he still has a bit of excitement to him. So I mean, the feel for the game just came from watching him and playing as well. So.
Have you met him yet?
No, I wish.
What would you say to him if you could meet him?
I'll probably have a hard time understanding him. His English is kind of, it's not bad, but it's off a little bit. But I don't know. I'd probably be starstruck a little bit.
I mean, he might be on Twitter, man. It's worth searching, right?
I mean, I'm not on Twitter as much, so I'm not sure if I would see him on there.
When was the first time you dunked a basketball?
I would say summer league of 8th grade, going into 9th grade. We were playing against one of my teammates' high school, and I got on a fast break. We were in the middle of the run, and they were like one of the best teams in the state. And I got on a fast break and dunked it, and it just changed the whole momentum of the game because nobody's ever seen me dunk, and we got a chance to catch it on film, and it was just we actually won that game by like 3. It was late. I think it was like 2 minutes left in the game, and I dunked it, and everybody was just so excited. I was excited myself. I was surprised because I never really dunked in practice, just playing around, I never dunked. I always missed it or whatnot. But I finally got it and turned it over, and it went in. So I was surprised.
How close is this Buckeye team to being where it can be?
We're definitely close as a collective unit. I feel like we get better every day. We got a lot of room to improve or whatnot, but the adversity that we're handling and just getting better as a team every day in practice is coming along great for us.
Where specifically does the team still need to improve?
I would just say everybody just doing their job. The more everybody has a role on the team. The more you focus on doing your job as an individual, it shows as a collective group. And focusing on the system that we run and having a pace and I would say a swagger to us that separates us from any other team. The more we do that, the better we are.
We spent the second half of the interview talking about his days growing up, which actually, as a youngster, he played football much more than he played basketball. So I asked Russell when he changed from mostly being a football player to a hoops player.
Going into high school, I actually went to Muhammad Ali's high school in Louisville, Kentucky, and it was known for one of the top football teams in the state. And I didn't think I was playing football my whole life until I got to that point. And I didn't want to play football in high school, especially being at that school. They took it serious, and I was scared that I would get hurt. I was debating on if I would play basketball or football, and I kind of made that turning point once I met the high school coach, the basketball high school coach there. He was coach Rondo at Eastern High School in Kentucky, and we just had a great connection. The first day I met him, and he was just saying, if you play basketball, there's no way you play football too. So I decided to stop playing football at that point.
Okay, so I want to continue on this road, but I got to ask you, what was it like going to Ali's high school?
It kind of hit me once I left the school. Just everybody always posting pictures of Muhammad Ali or just seeing him on TV, like quotes of him on TV and stuff like that, or highlights. And he's one of the greatest to ever come out of the city. And being able to go to his high school is just a privilege. So, it's a great feeling to know that you were a part of that.
When did you realize you were good at basketball?
I'm still searching for that at this moment. No, I'm just kidding. But it kind of hit me once I think I was in 7th grade. I looked at like almost every team I played on. I was probably one of the best players. And it was honestly by accident and the glory of God. It wasn't something that I was really working to be. It just kind of happened. And then my dad told me, he was like, man, you separating yourself and you don't even know it. And just imagine when you start working and start putting in the extra work outside of practice and start taking it serious. And once I started doing that, the doors were consistently open for me in my life. Such as moving down to Montverde Academy in Florida. So it was a blessing.
Now, before you moved down to Florida, if I'm not mistaken, when you were just playing ball with buddies, you were like a couple blocks away from gangs hanging out?
Definitely. I grew up in, we call it the West End in Louisville, Kentucky, and it was, I wouldn't say big time gangs, but there was probably like 20 different gangs within gangs in that area. And just being in the neighborhood that I was in, we had a group, collective group that was motivated to get out in their sport. If it was playing football, basketball, whatever it was, it was just motivation to stay away from those guys that wasn't on the right path, knowing that there was 2 routes down that road. It was either in jail or in the graveyard. So it was just motivation, basically.
So if you're from the Louisville area, how close were you to playing college ball at Louisville?
Me getting away from Louisville helped me gain a better variety in my college decisions. Like I said, moving to Florida, I had many options in that area, and then a lot of other schools started recruiting me. So Coach Pitino's a great coach, but I just feel like Coach Stadmata was a better place for me individually.
You've tweeted before, I know you said you don't tweet much, but I was looking back, and you've tweeted before, quote, "I'm so blessed to have my dad in my life. I really want to take time to thank God." Describe your relationship with your father.
My dad's one of the most youngest, oldest guys that you could possibly meet, and he just turned 41 yesterday. I mean, February 23rd. I'm tripping. He turned 41 February 16th, and he still seems like he's 21, and he's enjoying every bit of this this road between me and my brothers, and this path that God's opening up for us. And he's just like a best friend. He's almost like he's a dad, but he's like a best friend at this point of our life. And we can tell him anything. We can talk about anything. And the way he go about every situation is just more like it's a learning process. And like I said, I'm just thankful to have him in my life. And a lot of people aren't as fortunate to have a dad or a male role model to look up to. But me being at a young age, still having my dad in my life is just a blessing. And I want to thank God every day, every opportunity I got, just to thank him for that.
How good is he at hoops?
He says he was good. He made a couple bad decisions that deflected where he is today. But I mean, it's not for everybody. But he says if he was still playing, he'd probably be in the league somewhere. So.
In talking with you, you're very centered, you're a very grounded, calm guy. What gets you riled up? What gets you excited and screaming?
I would say just being able to play. I mean, that exciting atmosphere of a basketball game, warm-ups in a basketball game. Basketball is what makes my world go around. And just being able to play every day is a blessing. Not everybody gets that opportunity, like I said. So just staying humble every chance I get, and getting better every chance I get gets me excited.
All right, let me leave you with this. What will make your time at Ohio State a success?
Definitely winning a national championship. Coach Mata, he's been through it all. He's came up short a few times. He's had the greatest players to come through this university, and just being a part of the team that actually get him to the promised land would be a blessing to me. And so I'm definitely looking forward to making that run.
Might as well lift the bar as high as you can, right? D'Angelo Russell, thanks so much for giving us some time. Best of luck the rest of the season.
No problem. Thank you.
And if the rest of the season is anything like what he's done so far, it's going to be amazing. I mean, he's legitimately in the race for the Player of the Year, which is not just astonishing because he's a freshman, but also because his competition is Frank Kaminsky, who's the clear-cut odds-on favorite. But again, second in the league in points and assists per game.